Super interesting. Interview with Vladimir Ilyich Lenin. I know for sure who will play Lenin's role. It's Timur Berezhnoy, and I don't know whether Maria Chebotareva will be Krupskaya. Maybe she will be a journalist. So, welcome, our actors. Where are you? You will come in? Oh. Welcome.
Dear TV viewers, and everybody who likes history, public speaking and meeting interesting people at our Toastmasters talk show. Today we will meet very interesting man, an ice-breaking ship, the founder and the first pharaoh of the Soviet Union. He likes public toilets and hates political prostitutes. Welcome here, Vladimir Ilyich Lenin!
Comrades, the revolution of which Bolsheviks have talked so much has come true. Land to peasants, factories to workers, water to sailors, money to me.
Good evening, dear Vladimir Ilyich. We are very grateful that you came here to our talk show, but all of us are wondering.
Vladimir Ilyich Lenin is always happy to meet his admirers.
Yes, but all of us are wondering, both our TV viewers and I, why are you alive? People are saying that you've been dead for a lot of years.
Don't you know? Lenin кыш, Lenin мышь, Lenin так-то-мышь.
Our TV viewers and I are wondering, what kind of nonsense you just said?
Ah, sorry, it's in Kyrgyzstan. I have just come from a similar talk show, but in Kyrgyzstan. It means Lenin lived, Lenin lives, Lenin will live.
I see, you've learned some Kyrgyzstan already.
Of course, because to learn and to learn is better than to work and to work.
Oh, I see, you like humor. Do your co-revolutionaries like it too?
Sure, my laughter is very catchy. Sometimes I burst into laughing, ha 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 ha, and I see Trotsky is giggling, Dzerzhinsky is smiling, Stalin is sneering through his mustache. The room is filled with anticipation of happy life in the country of peasants and workers. Only Sverdlov is gloomy because he died in 1919.
Okay, I understand. But let's come to our main topic. Which events caused the revolution?
Oh, it's just when I returned from an exile on an electric train with Shura Kerensky, dressed as Verka Serdyuchka, we bought several boxes of vodka to the train, but in a haste we left the snacks behind. So, when we arrived at the Finnish railway station, Verka Serdyuchka started to sing and dance, and I climbed on the militia Wazik and proclaimed from there my 1st of April statements, which made me the second most popular comedian after Mr. Bean. One girl laughed so much that she fell down the staircase. When she grew up, she became Regina Dubovitskaya.
That's very interesting, but what exactly happened?
The revolutionary situation was very tense in 1917. People's faces were red with anger and quantity of drunk vodka. They later joined the Red Army. And on the 25th of October, 3 drunk sailors came up to me and asked, "Is there any beer in Smolny?" And I answered, "All the beer is in Zimny." That's how the revolution started.
What happened next?
The blank shot of Vietnam fireworks from the cruiser Aurora was to signal the beginning of the revolt and to wake up the temporary government for them not to miss the revolution. But as usual, the fireworks was defective and destroyed half of the palace. Fortunately, the beer was in its another half. After this, Mensheviks and esaers asked me, who will be responsible for all this mess in the country? And I answered that the Communist Party will be responsible for all the mess in the country for the nearest 72 years.
That's very interesting. But another very important event in the history is the formation of the Soviet Union. I heard that you made a toast.
Yes, this is how the Toastmasters movement came to the USSR.
Exactly. But I mean that you made a toast with 100 grams of vodka, some salad and potato with it.
Yes, it symbolized the unity of the Soviet nation. Like 100 grams for Russia, potato for Belarusia, salo for Ukraine, and the toast for Georgia.
Vladimir Ilyich, tell us something about your personal life. Maybe about your wife.
Ah, my wife. My wife is a wonderful woman. Once I came home and found her with a lover. And she started to cry. Don't beat him! He has seen and alive Lenin!
So your wife cheated on you?
This was revenge. Once I remember Inessa Armand and I were hiding from her in Finlandia in the company of hospitable Finnish guys. After that I was undergoing a treatment of freezing and alcoholism for a month.
What else do you like except Inessa Armand?
Oh, besides Inessa Armand, I'm pension for peasants. I'm pension for Leo Tolstoy, for Beethoven, whose four-handed pieces I like to play very much. And of course, Appassionata, a Russian folk song.
And the last question that I can't help asking you, what is your attitude towards the latest film, Admiral?
Ah, to the film Admiral. That's a very good film, very well done. But it wasn't exactly so. There was just a guy who lived in Bobruisk. And first he proclaimed himself the president of the Central District of Bobruisk, then the king of Bobruisk area, then the master of Bobruisk, then the supreme ruler of Russia, then the head of the planet Earth, then the emperor of the solar system, then the owner of galaxy, and then he was taken to mental hospital.
Thank you very much for coming to our program. Dear guest, today you saw a legendary person whose party was responsible for the
Bolsheviks revolution will win. Toastmasters is Ukraine, in Ukraine, forever. Hooray, comrades!
You see, this person was responsible for the mess of our country for the 72 years, but now, fortunately for him, other people are responsible for the mess in our country, and we will see them in the next programs.
Have you noticed what great actors we have? And if some of you is passionate in having a master class in acting, welcome. Timur will help you.